Morning world, Hippy Trev here. Welcome to a very chilly Queensland morning. Roll the intro.
Hi, Hippy Trev here and welcome to my channel. Hope you get something out of it.
Right world, it's a very chilly morning up here in Paradise. It's just gone 10:45 and it's still like about 14 or 15 degrees. It's just been so icy cold. Yeah, it's bloody freezing. Anyway, we're going for another boat run. We're heading off to Childers today. Even though I'm supposed to quit the durries, I'm not ready to do it yet, still. It's getting almost impossible to buy tobacco in Bigoton, literally. Come on, baby. It's still cold. It's getting almost impossible to buy tobacco here in Bigoton, literally. The supermarket only carries 25 grams of tobacco and they want 70-80 bucks at a time. Sometimes the servo carries 50 gram patches of tobacco. They're about $145 for 50 grams, but it's getting really hard to get, so I'm going to do a run to Childers, to the supermarket over there where I normally go to. We'll do all that through the main street just to warm up. I'm going to go over and grab a couple of pouches, hopefully with some Port Royal. And see how that goes. I would like to buy some naughty sticks, but they're a bit out of my price range at the moment. It's just getting a little bit exy. I still haven't put the starter motor in I bought the other day because it's been so cold. I just haven't been bothered getting under the car and replacing. And this one at the moment, it hasn't been sticking. So if it ain't broke, don't fix. I do have that one on board, but I don't have any tools. But I do plan on replacing that starter motor just to make sure it does actually work. That was the Rico one I called. The other reason I'm using my tobacco run over to Childers is an excuse to drive the boat somewhere with a bit of mileage on it, because I'm still not happy with the way it's handling. She sort of just got this, yeah, it's not too good. And as someone said, it could be just bedding in the new tyres, which I sort of said, oh look at this cunt, what's he doing? Right. It could still be bedding in the new tyres, which I sort of get that, sort of finding their place, so another reason I'm going for another run. Big ass truck in front of me doing about 2 miles an hour. Turn you around. But I do have it going in on next Monday. It's going in it's booked in for at least a couple of hours. It's going in next Monday, and I'm having another wheel alignment done. I'm just not happy at the moment. I'm just not happy with the way she's handling. It's driving dead straight, but she tends to sort of wander around the road a little bit. I reckon this truck's going to be heading to where we're going. So we'll kick down past Fuckface Mick's place. Oh, look who's in front of me. Fuckface Mick. Can't believe it. Only one brake light on his shitbox fucking ute. Long time since he's appeared on the videos. There he is there. Fuckface Mick. Alright. So yeah, the run to Childers will be actually quite good. I got the depth zone to go through, which will certainly chop the tyres in and out. It'll help me bed these tyres in a little bit before it goes in next week, plus give me an oil and filter run. Sorry, it'll also give me an oil consumption and everything else run. I did about 60 miles the other day. What's reading on the clock now? 53. 3 miles on the dash, so we'll see. I think it's about close to about 60-mile round trip, 44, 80, yeah, it's about 50-mile round trip. Alright, let's get it on. It's funny, there's no red marks on the road on this side of town. There is as you come into town, but not on this side, so yeah, so it'd be good to give the boat a decent run back over to Childers and back. They got their food festival on this weekend, which I may or may not go to. It was this time 3 years ago where I got my last speeding fine down up here in Queensland. So this weekend coming, this weekend coming, I'll be knocking those 3 points off and I'll go back to 0 demerits, which will be really, really good. Oh, they've stacked all the hay up over there. God, look at all that hay. They're out there stacking it. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me, mate. Jesus. So yeah, the boat's going in next Monday for another wheel alignment. I was going to be putting V8 springs in, but there's no need for that. I do have Zippy on a standby, ready to go in a moment to head south to Vic. And people who have been following my channel for quite a while will know exactly what that's all about. Yeah, Brother Petey's not good. I've come to the decision that it's not viable, one, to drive the boat all the way down to Vic and back, one, because of fuel economy, two, at this stage I haven't got the handling right, three, if I do have to go down there, I'm going to need accommodation. There is no accommodation in Midi, and I'm sure the van will be accommodated by more than 1 or 2 other people. So it's all a matter of unfortunately waiting for that dreaded phone call that none of us want to hear, but is completely inedible at the moment. It'll be happening. So in the meantime, I'll just keep plodding along with this. I will have to get that starter motor in here at some stage that I bought the other day. Just one, to make sure it works, and two, just put it in. Maybe keep this one as a spare, but so far every time I've gone to start it, it hasn't been sticking. So the old saying, if it ain't fixed, don't broke. Sorry, the old saying is, if it ain't broke, don't fix. So, and like I said, it's been so freaking cold lately that I haven't been wanting to get under the car. I had wanted to sit down and build a model, but it is so cold, my hands, you know, unless I want to run a heater all day at the bus, which I don't, my hands are so cold, there's no way I'm up to building any sort of a model. It's just, even right now, my hands are just frozen. I think it's about 14 odd degrees out there, but the wind chill factor of about 8 to 12. I know it's still warmer than being in Victoria, but by Jesus, it's fucking cold up here. It is freezing. We're definitely having an Arctic blast, so. Turn you around, look at my ugly mug. I'll just film all the way to Childers. If anything's worth interesting, I'll put up. If not, I'll just edit all of that out. I really just want to see how this old girl handles now. And I do bring an extra GoPro battery with me. I got a twin USB out. I do have a twin USB volt regulator port coming to hardwire into the batteries, so at least I'll be able to charge my GoPro batteries and my GoPro's on the run. And my phone. My phone's definitely not liking this cold weather. I get up in the morning, it's got about 1% battery on it. I don't know why they had to put that 80k sign so far out of town for. That's stupid. How's it still vacant? So there's one of those red markings on the ground. Stupid idea, but anyway, it's Queensland for you. Quite a few new houses here in town. The Dunal's starting to take off a little bit. That's massive, that one over there. Again. Cars on the road this morning. This is my one chance to get past this in dead house straight, and we've got it. Good, let's get past this guy. Still feel a little bit floaty, but don't feel as bad as it did the other day. Oh well, we're heading into the death zone, especially if you're on a motorbike. So this will be a good run through here. This will help drop me tyres and steering in with all these corners, so this will be a good run for it. This will really test it out and hopefully bed my tyres in. I can usually get all the way through here without ever having to touch my brake and holding about 50 to 60 mile an hour most of the way, so. And also get a lot of idiots coming the other way that just all over the road. So someone in the comments the other day asked, am I attached to the boat? And wouldn't I be better off selling it and going to a Toyota Camry or something like that? And like, well, I think we all know what the answer to that's going to be. Like, that's a big fat fucking no. Of course I'm attached to the boat. I love this car, I love it to death, and I'll do anything and everything in my power to keep this up and running and on the road. Why wouldn't I? She's beautiful. I mean, I've had fairly trouble-free running for, you know, quite a while, although she did eat those two cams. I'm still actually breaking the this second cam in that I replaced. I'm still actually in the break-in period of that. I think I've barely done over 1,000 miles since I put that cam in, but I'm not 100% sure when I did it. So, yeah, I'm extremely attached to the boat. There's no fucking way I'm going to sell it. What else would I buy anyway? It's worked with steering, eh? Let's make sure them tyres are getting a fucking shitload of left and right chew them in, which is what we want. Someone else made a comment the other day when I said about how I wasn't happy with his handling. They said, oh, could it be just because the tyres are new and they haven't bedded themselves in yet? Well, that definitely did cross my mind. Another reason I'm coming to Childers to get some tobacco is because I've got this run here. Definitely working through these corners. Like I said, I'm averaging between 50 and 60 miles an hour on this run, and I still haven't used my brakes yet. Alright, I think we're out. Yep, we're out. Rightio, up into corrugation corners. Last little bit of the run as we come up into Childers. I call it corrugation corners because on this corner here, if you're on the bike, there's all these corrugations on the inside. Right about here, they filled them in. Whoa, she just sent the boat sideways. That's why it's called corrugation corners. They tried filling them in. The same on this corner's a bit the same. All corrugated. Touchdown Childers. Hot dog. Alright, touchdown Childers. That was a great little run. Beautiful. The boat's handling quite well, actually. I always find Childers to be a very, very pretty little town. They're quite manic. Turn that CB off now. It's a little bit manic, but it's a very pretty little town. I always love the run coming over here. And next weekend, like I said, is the food festival. And oh my God, there's a lot of traffic. Like trying to turn right up here at this intersection is an absolute nightmare. And it looks like it's no different. The van looks like he's been sitting there. There he goes. We want to do a left-hand turn here, but obviously we're going to get jammed up behind all these cars wanting to turn right. I don't know if there's a side street away around this, but the main street gets very manic, and that's because all the B-doubles, the semis, the tippers, absolutely everything has to come through this main street in town here. And of course, when the food festival's off, they block off the whole main street and they send everything down all the side streets, and I'm sure all the bloody road trains absolutely hate it to death. They hate coming through here on the food festival, and it runs for 3 days. Right, even right now, trying to turn left is a bloody nightmare. It is manic as. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Rightio. I'm glad I wasn't having to turn right there. And on the right hand side there is the very famous peanut van up here. That is the peanut van. Very famous up here in Childers. Now, people who have known me for quite a few years know where I'm going here. It's normally to pick up naughty sticks. Well, it kind of is today, but it's not the normal naughty sticks that I get. Normally I come down over here just to buy cigars. Today's not the case. No cigars today. And now let's see if we can get a parking spot. Getting a parking spot down here can be an absolute nightmare. And it looks like no parking spots down there. We'll go down the back. This place is chock-a-block full. Holy shit. What is it, fucking pension day or something? Bloody crazy. Right, well, it's touchdown childers. I'm going to go and get myself some baccy and see if they've got the 50 grams that I want. And I might even get some red meat while I'm here, because now we don't have the butchers in Biggin. The red meat coming out of the supermarket, one, it's expensive, and two, almost seems rotten every time you buy it. So, right, well, it's catch on the way home. Right, well, it was a very expensive day at the office, and I grabbed 2 packs of naughty sticks. All right, let's see where we start. Yeah, we do. Oh my God, how much things changed. That was absolutely manic in there. And of course, they've got all these stupid fucking self-checkout shit going on that was never there before. So yeah, got myself a couple of boxes of old pork colts, my naughty sticks. I haven't had them. God, I don't think I even had any in Perth. Oh, just bumped. That was a very expensive day. I didn't even get into the red meat counter. I got to the bloody checkout, and I only had one on the tobacco store, which was a checkout, and there's a chick there who had a conveyor belt a mile fucking long. I was there for like 20 minutes just waiting for her to finish just so I could even buy me tobacco. So I didn't even bother going in. Cheers. I love these things, but they are so fucking expensive. Not to mention the cost of fuel just to get over here to get them. So, but anyway, I've shouted myself some. I haven't had in a long time. Let's make our way home. God, even just trying to get out of town's a bloody nightmare. Come on. Alright, let's go. Let's go down into Corrugation Corners. Beautiful, beautiful run up here. I love this countryside up around here. I love it on the bike so much. I always haven't been out on the bike, it's just been too damn fucking cold. I still haven't got around to looking at it either, making sure everything's alright. Cold spell's supposed to be around for a while. Alright, let's get it on. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, back into the death zone. Let's bed these tyres in. Yeah, we're out. Woohoo, hot dog. That was fun. Well, that certainly bed the tyres in. You can actually feel the steering coming a lot better than just what you need. A couple of runs through there. And I may not have to go back in for another wheel on. I think she's handling, feels way better already. Definitely feels a lot better. old boat again. Feels good. And as always, my favourite part of the trip home, up through the cutting, out the other side, where it just opens up, and just beautiful Mount Walsh over there in the distance. I know the GoPro doesn't pick it up, but out there, beautiful Mount Walsh, my Kyla Mountain. You can just see the white water tower. Well, I can. That's right where I live. When you come through that cutting, you always know you're just a few seconds from home. Well, a few minutes from home anyway. This is always the favourite part of the drive home. Just that beautiful Mount Walsh there in the background. Just absolutely glorious. I love having that mountain in my own backyard, so we're not far from home. Rightio, well, it's back in the big. Another uneventful drive over and back, and hell yeah, the boat feels fucking fantastic. Back in the big. Woohoo, hot dog. And beautiful Mount Walsh there in the background. I feel so lucky having my Kyla Mountain in my own backyard. I absolutely love it. Well, that was great. The boat's great. I don't think she knows. Well, the boat's great. I don't think it needs to go back in for another wheel alignment. I think I bedded those tyres in. That's another reason why I did go to Childers. I know it was for tobacco and naughty sticks. And then my naughty sticks, the old pot Colts. Was to bed them tyres in. Like I said, someone made in the comments that maybe the tyres just weren't bedded in right, and I sort of had that in the back of my mind. Yeah, I can't speak. I had that in the back of my mind when I did the trip over to pick that starter motor up, that maybe the tyres, just because they were brand new, they weren't bedded in or whatever. That's the reason I did go to Childers, to go through the danger zone through all them S-bends and just push it through there and literally cut these tyres in, bed them in. Hang on. And like I said, literally bed them in. Now she's just handling beautiful. I can roll durries while I'm driving. If I've got a decent straight road, it feels safe, it feels comfortable. It feels really, really good. I'm going to cancel that wheel alignment for next week. I don't think I need it anymore. And I'm sort of getting to the point where I really think maybe I don't have to take Zippy down when I have to go. Maybe I can take the boat. I'm feeling more and more confident about it. I'll get under the bonnet when I get home and shut down, you know, check my waters and oils and everything that I do, and see how it handled on the run. I know it will cost me a lot of money in fuel to get down and back in this car, over $1,000 I'd presume in fuel, plus motels maybe, although if I'm driving this I could be tempted just to drive all night. I've got to rewire my high beam headlights in, running them for a relay. I really think the boat's good to go, I really do. She feels great, she's handling great. I certainly prefer to drive this down at Zippy. And yeah, when I fold the back seat down, I've got a double bed in the back there, which I can be quite comfortable in. I may not have the workspace that I would in Zippy, or the kind of small living area, but at the end of the day, this is what I wanted to take down in the first place, and this is what I've been working on and building on to get ready to take down. So I'm sure brother Peter would appreciate it as well. Rightio, well, safely home in the driveway. Yeah, it was a bit of an expensive day over there buying tobacco and naughty sticks, but fuck, you know what? Some days you just got to do what you got to do. And like I said, I really needed to get this boat on a run, bed them tyres in. So I think the boat is good to go, and hopefully this actually may be the mode of transport I choose to use. So anyway, Worlds, thanks for coming along again for a ride. It's good to have the boat back out there. I've still got the Rico starter motor that I bought sitting in behind me on the back seat there. I should just chuck it in to make sure it all works, but I might just bench test it and make sure it works anyway. But so far this one, so far this one starts and goes, no problem. So anyway, Worlds, stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I will catch you later. Bye.